everyone, I am back for another Dragon Ball Legends video in which I react to the August Legends information. So with that being said, before this video starts, consider liking if you enjoy, and if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos. So we are going to see information about the supporter mechanic that they have teased last Legends information, so let's see what that entails. Honestly, this could be an interesting new mechanic since they pushed it as being on the level of ground battles, so let's see what's going on. Okay. Let's get right into the reveal. New characters are joining to support you in battle. Oh, wait. Oh, effects will activate when conditions are met. Oh, characters that aren't usually here will... Oh, nah, that's actually really sick. Oh, that's fire, actually. Whoa. Oh, this allows characters that usually don't join the battle, right? Because they won't have any battle animations.
As you could see,
I actually really like this. This is actually really cool. I am super down with this. I am so down with this. These are a new character type. A supporter, a character that doesn't necessarily fight in combat, but can help you out in battle. I like that. This actually allows for much more characters to be introduced into Dragon Ball Legends that don't necessarily have fighting animations. So I really like that. Supporters levels range from 1 to 99. Supporter levels up when you obtain a certain number of copies of that supporter. Level up your supporters to strengthen their abilities. I really like this. This is actually really cool. I had low expectations for supporters. I didn't know what it was going to be about, per se. But I think this is an awesome way to implement the mechanic. I really like this. The illustration will even change. We can only show you the first and second today, but there are 4 different illustrations in total, so be sure to check them out yourself later. So there's the blank illustration, there's the illustration of Namek, and then there's 2 more. Let's talk about how to select supporters. Supporters will be placed in a separate deck that is separate from the usual party. A deck can have up to 6 supporters, so like a usual party, they can have 6. You can only deploy one of these 6 in battle, and that supporter is your deployed supporter, so you can have just a lot on standby. You can select it after your matchmaking ends, so you can use it in certain situations. I see. Okay. So I imagine certain supporters would be better in certain situations. You're probably all curious about their abilities, so let's discuss that next. Of course, Dende is a heal. We can all see that.
Each supporter will have a
support ability and a support Z ability. So I assume they're also tags based. A supporter's individual ability that activates in battle when certain conditions are met if the supporter is deployed. Dende has a recovery ability, but characters with various other effects will be released. Look forward to it. Yeah, we saw Dende in battle using the support heal, which was actually very powerful looking. Oh my days. Just having an extra heal is kind of massive, honestly. Having an extra heal is kind of massive. That's actually quite nice.
So we hope you're excited for what we have in store. The
other ability is Z support ability. Boosts the stats of battle members regardless of the tag or episode just by having the support in your deck. So I assume you want to have supporters in the deck that, support the Z abilities of the party. More of that happening, it's just more party building. So you can only deploy 1 supporter at a time, but you can have 6 of them, and all 6 of them will be giving you Z abilities in battle. So that's something you'll have to think about. Obtain supporters in 2 different ways, via summons and via the shop. First, you'll need to obtain the base copy as a drop from your summons. They won't be available in every summon, so we plan to include them in summons other than Ultra Rising summons. Okay, once you obtain the first copy from a summon, buy summon tickets from the shop that lets you obtain them directly.
Once you get the
First copy from a summon, head to the shop so you can get more copies and raise your supporters' level. Supporters are planned to release next month in September, and there will be more than just Dende. So have fun guessing who the others might be as you wait. So, of course, Dende is here because of the Namek Saga stuff that's been going on with Ultra Full Power Frieza and Super Saiyan Goku, of course. Freaking course. We, you know, Dende as the first supporter makes sense, but of course we're gonna have more supporters than just him, which is gonna be very, very nice. Crocodile shop, there will be a new shop where you can buy items with Chrono Crystals, special summon tickets that guarantee a supporter, as well as special title sleeves and backgrounds, as more will be available. Lineup updates automatically update after a certain amount of time, or update manually by spending a certain amount. Okay, okay. So there'll be a new shop where you can use CC. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. We have to see what the lineup is for what you can buy with the Chrono Crystals, including special titles that are a little different than you may be used to. I definitely spent 20,000 Chrono Crystals on the bait campaign, the give back campaign, to get that specific title. So that was definitely an interesting little time there for sure. I definitely got on that for sure, but I still got lucky enough where it didn't really set me back a whole ton, even though I spent a whole lot. So with that being said, here are the new characters for this Legends information. We are out of the anniversary season, so I'm not expecting a Legends limited character here, but we could have some surprises in store, but I'm not expecting a Legends limited card to be featured here. I'm expecting it's just to be about sparking King Cold, joining Dragon Ball Legends here for the first time. His model looks incredible, by the way. Oh my gosh.
I'll make this quick. Now learn.
Oh, wow.
The universe is ours to rule.
No way! LF Core! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Yes! Finally! Yes! Oh my gosh! No way! Yes! Oh my gosh! And there we go! A surprise Legends Limited LF Metal Cooler! Yes! Oh my gosh! Let's freaking go! I've wanted this as a card for so long. Yes! Oh! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Oh my gosh. Tell me! You're gonna have the LF be something crazy, chat. Oh, that's pretty good as an LF though, for sure.
All you can muster.
Oh, honestly, not seeing the big Getty star is a little interesting for a Metal Cooler, but that's still a fire W. Oh my gosh, Metal freaking Cooler! Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh! I did not expect to see a Legends Limited, especially after the anniversary. I really thought this was just going to be a Mega Rising banner, chat. But we are having a Legends Limited character. Oh my days. You may have noticed there was an animation based on the scene where after Goku and Vegeta finally defeat Metal Cooler, another one just comes. A horde of Metal Coolers appears on the ridge. Yeah, that's gonna be strong. We're gonna get into details soon, so just wait a little longer. First, we need to talk about King Cold. Wow, I did not expect a Legends Limited character to drop for this Legends information, and LF Metal Cooler at that. There is someone I definitely really wanted to join Legends for a long time in this specific moment. I think while the LF does look awesome, I definitely did want to see an appearance from the big Getty star. However, I am definitely not disappointed though from what I saw, just based off the fact that he has all of those revive animations. We just love to see it. Absolutely love to see it for sure. Element Blue melee type Lineage Reveal Weapon Wielder buffs Lineage Reveal Weapon Wielder and Android Saga. And he has a held card to. Oh, he has a held special move arts card. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Okay, power up allied characters. Allied damage 20%. Allied special move damage 30%. Okay. Okay. Held blue card is pretty good though. Held blue card is something that we don't see often. Special move arts on activation, special move damage 30%, 3 counts, also destroy all special move arts, then if at least one was destroyed, special move damage 50%, 3 counts on cancelable, Dragon Balls +1, on hit 3 times, draw special arts next, enemy Dragon Balls -1, special arts, draw 2 special move arts next, reduce enemy advantage to engage by 102 times, steal enemy strike, special move arts, 3 counts. That is really awesome though. Oh my gosh. Not only are we getting King Cold for the first time in Dragon Ball Legends, we are getting Metal Cooler. Again, someone I've really wanted as a Legends limited card. Oh my freaking days. There's a special cover change. And of course... Oh, nice. Nice little counter there. Nice. Just being able to regenerate right there is pretty good. It's pretty freaking good, chat. But of course, we also have the comeback ability where...
Well, does my resurrection surprise you?
Seeing all those metal coolers appear onto the battlefield, but then... There's just the metal coolers all sitting there defeated. And one still resurrects onto the battlefield. Oh my days. Yeah.
What a ball. Is that really all you can
That windscreen though is pretty good. I'd say the legendary finish itself is pretty okay, honestly. I'm not too crazy about the legendary finish though. It does look really good. It definitely recreates the scene really well. I was just expecting like the big Getty star to show up for this, but I'll take this. We Frieza Clan fans will definitely take this though. Especially since the start of the Ultra Frieza, we had him along with Frost for Kefla at the after party, and now moving away from the anniversary, we have Legend Limited Metal Cooler and the King Cold joining Legends for the first time. Purple defense type regeneration, merging Lineage of Evil powerful opponent, buffs Lineage of Evil powerful opponent and sagas from the movies. So he obviously excels at defense for sure with the comeback ability. Uses comeback to revive after being defeated up to twice. Yeah, he gets 2 lives. He gets 2 lives instead of 1. So he has a literal comeback ability where he learns. See, he learns. After he gets defeated, he gets more defense. He gets more defense after he is defeated. That's honestly awesome. Nullify spin attacks while on stance with a green card. Vanishing age 100. Seal all enemy strike special move arts. Prevent all enemy special coverage changes. Nullify for melee type attacks. And you negate sustained damage type. That makes sense, of course. Metal Cooler is someone who wants to take hits, so of course that makes sense. You would have a sustained damage type. When you negate becomes full health, 15% damage cost, 20%, 10 counts. Enemy strike blast arts cost plus 15 for 10 counts. Oh freaking K.
With Metal Cooler special arts, you can nullify enemies.
He looks good. He looks really good. That art looks amazing though. Oh my gosh. I'm honestly most disappointed about the legendary finish because I was expecting the core. So seeing only that was like, it's okay. It does look pretty okay though. I'm not even gonna lie. We're not saying it looks bad. We're not saying this looks bad. I do think, though, it looks just alright in my opinion. It's an okay legendary finish, to be honest. It definitely works. We're not saying it doesn't work. It definitely recreates this scene perfectly. For sure. You absolutely love to see it. For sure, for sure, for sure.
Is that really all you can muster?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. But does he even have a...
Starter ability has built-in...
Oh! Okay. Nullify abnormal conditions. That's really good. That's really good. That's really, really good. Oh my gosh, that's really good. We're gonna take a look at that in a second for sure.
We still have more to share. Next up.
Oh my gosh. Worldwide team battle.
This event was
held for the first time during the 7th anniversary campaign. Oh yeah. Oh, it was the thing where you had to choose your side right before players would be split into 2 teams based on the answers to a single question. Okay, what's a question? What's a question, chat? But honestly, I'd say Metal Cooler looks really good though. I'd say his LF looks definitely decent for sure. For freaking sure. His LF looks decent. I'd say it looks quite good, but I'd say all the other parts of the card, including all the revival stuff, the effects when he gets hit, looks really good. So it's basically saying, what would you like to be revived, Mecha Frieza style or Metal Cooler style? Mecha Frieza style being where you still keep some of your original body, just you have cybernetic parts, or Metal Cooler style where you're all cybernetic. Give me a moment to think about that.
Be sure to pick it.
Give me a moment to think about that. I'll tell you at the end of this video. I'll tell you at the end of this video what I want to do. What I really want to do. Our clan and our clan alone must be the strongest in the universe event, where you can clear battles to get Chrono Crystals. Okay. Another CC event. We take that for sure. Okay. Yeah, honestly, the core deploying so many Metal Coolers though is definitely awesome. I really like that we are getting Metal Coolers standalone though. Even despite my expectations of, I wanted to see the core as an LF, I think we could definitely push that aside and just think about the fact that, yes, we finally have the Metal Cooler army as an LF character. We can just see Metal Cooler come back and then come back into the fray. And I definitely think that's going to be a super strong ability at face for sure. So I'd say I'm really satisfied with how Metal Cooler turned out, especially because he's been one of my most wanted characters in this game to get another character in Dragon Ball Legends. So I am definitely happy about this outcome. I definitely was not expecting it either. I was just expecting King Cole to drop, and that was really about it. So Metal Cooler was a pleasant surprise in all honesty. And I say though, his animations definitely look decent for sure, especially the animations when he takes damage and regenerate. That looks awesome. Cannot be more satisfied with that. His artwork though, it looks absolutely crisp. And now for some Zenkai Awakening video. This time an LL character is getting a Zenkai.
Considering the theme of this campaign, some of you may have already figured out which Legends Limited character it is. But let's check out the video.
Wait, okay. Okay. I don't really necessarily... Oh, Cooler! Zenkai! Yeah! Let's freaking go! More. Yeah, okay. I actually really like this. This is a fire Cooler celebration. Yes! Let's go! We're not only getting Metal Cooler, but we also have the GOAT Final Form Cooler getting a Zenkai Awakening. Lineage of Evil is getting really powerful, huh? It is consisting of strong characters from this family. I am really satisfied with this, yes. Oh my gosh. LF Cooler is also getting a Zenkai. So you can use both the final form Cooler and Metal Cooler at the same time on a team and absolutely smash into characters with overwhelming power. Let's freaking go. I always had a soft spot for this LF Cooler just because he is so awesome. I mean, look at the artwork. He is absolutely amazing. A Legends Limited character that I seriously enjoyed when he released, and I am glad that he is getting absolutely buffed with disruptive effects when hit by enemy arts attacks, like destroying a card and raising enemy arts cost, plus inflicts all enemies as a sub-count on battlefield entry, so he can definitely get some abilities to trap your opponents.
This will make it easier to land the strike arts command.
Okay, definitely something to consider with this Cooler strengths that he is now being Zenkai awakened. Absolutely wicked. I am very satisfied with not only the LF Cooler Zenkai, but the LF Metal Cooler having these animations where he revives and his decent legendary finish for freaking sure. I definitely do think that we should see the core eventually, but I am satisfied with what we have. It's just as me as a fan, I was thinking we would get something like the LR Metal Cooler, if that makes sense, from Dokkan, where we did have the core as an active skill. So that's definitely something I was considering to bring an extra sense of hopelessness, but I think this definitely works. I do definitely think this works as a Legend Limited character, especially since they probably put a lot of the animation spectacle into the revive animations, and I don't know, the core would have definitely been a whole new map and stuff, so I mean, it makes sense. We're on the downslope, so it's okay. It's definitely not something I'm too concerned about, especially since I am very satisfied, very happy with Metal Cooler core.
So we hope you'll use that as an opportunity to brush up your skills.
Yup, we're getting another World Championship soon. That's all the info for today. There are other events planned for the You Make a Worthy addition to my clan campaign, so look forward to those as well. As we mentioned at the beginning, there is a CC code. It's movie. The CC code is movie. So there's... That is all the information we have. Alright, so let's talk about things here. We have the supporter's ability, definitely a very good ability. I really like this. It allows characters that didn't necessarily do battle in events to have abilities to support characters. So I really like that. We can have characters like Dende and others join this game into the battlefield. However, we do have Sparking King Cold, and of course, not only Sparking King Cold, but Metal freaking Cooler. Nice, tough. I definitely think they did a fantastic job with him aesthetically, especially considering this is the first LF after the mainline anniversary and the after party celebration. Definitely stepping things up for this year, and I definitely say this is going to be a very annoying menace to fight on the battlefield, but it should be a fun character to absolutely get wicked with, because you have a animation for when he revives into Metal Cooler army and really have your opponent feeling the despair of the core of Coolers. But not only that, you have a card that protects you from damage with insane mechanical regeneration. That looks amazing. They cooked with these animations. And I'm talking so specifically about the LF. In my opinion, every single other animation he has, the revival, this animation, the animation on his green card, just looks so exemplary that they even outshine the legendary finish, in my personal opinion. It's just how it is. Like, this animation is just so good. And this animation where you can see the 2 metal coolers dead at his feet, but he still rises into battle. It's just an absolute conveyance of, you can strike me down all you want, I'm still going to get back up. So having this ability, especially with the combat mechanic, definitely makes sense for a character such as this. And of course, we have the legendary finish, which I did not really expect it to be this moment, but since it's this moment, I am satisfied with how they recreated it, if that makes sense to y'all. So with that being said, with the new supporters ability and Frieza Clan getting absolutely wickedly buffed during this past couple of months with full power Frieza, Frost, and then now King Cold, LF Cooler getting a Zenkai, and this new LF Metal Cooler, we are absolutely blazing through the Frieza Clan material, and I'm definitely satisfied that we have gotten this as an LF character, because this is something that like I said, I've really wanted this for quite some time, and I definitely expected this to be paired with something else. I didn't expect they would do all Frieza Clan right here, but we absolutely take it. We absolutely love to see it. However, let's go straight into the abilities of this Metal Cooler, and then I'll wrap things up from here. Metal Cooler is purple with the tags Regeneration, Merging, Lineage of Evil, and Powerful Opponent, and he is from Sagas... No. Metal Cooler is purple with the tags Regeneration, Merging, Lineage of Evil, and Powerful Opponent, and he is a Sagas from the Movies character with the Z ability Lineage of Evil, Powerful Opponent, or Sagas from the Movies base Strike Defense and Blast Defense with a further boost to Lineage of Evil base Strike Attack, and his strikes have impact with Blast Armor, his blasts deal regular impact damage, and he also has a Held Strike Arts card that buffs damage inflicted when used in the low area with a special move Arts that deals massive pierce damage, and on activation, special move damage plus 30% for 3 counts. Also, when unique gauge is full, damage guard penetration plus 30% for 3 counts, and nullify element disadvantages for 3 counts for 3 times. On hit, enemy Dragon Balls -1 2 times, inflict enemy with heavy bleed, and this has blast armor. His special move when he nullifies certain attacks while in stance, and the nullifiable attacks are melee tap action, strike arts, and most forward charging, special moves, special arts, and on activation, he draws up to 4 cards if hand is 3 or fewer, key plus 70, on nullification, health plus 10%, vanishing gauge plus 100%, 2 times, seal enemy strike, special move arts for 5 counts, cancel all enemy active upgrade buff effect, prevent all enemy special cover changes for 15 timer counts. His ultimate, penetrate 70% of the opponent's damage guard for 3 counts, penetrate endurance for 3 counts, and ultimate damage 30%, 3 counts uncancelable. He deals massive explode damage and gives on hit enemy key -100 with blast armor when charging forward. Main ability, after your second comeback, you recover 100% of your ultimate gauge, and you destroy 1 card, then draw an ultimate arts next. Health plus 20%, key plus 50, ally sub counts -5, destroy entire enemy hand, and this is a 25 timer count main, pretty standard. Starter ability, damage 280, damage guard 125%, key recovery plus 50%, draw speed plus 1, and nullify abnormal conditions. I believe his damage guard is a little bit lower just to balance the fact that he has 2 freaking comebacks, but this is definitely good to have abnormal conditions just baseline. Nullification, on strike, blast arts use, activation reset on switch or comeback, draw a card 1 time, key 30 1 time, unique gauge plus 20% 2 times, nullify special cover changes 5 counts 1 time, on strike, blast arts hit with full unique gauge 1 time, activation reset on switch or comeback, draw special move arts next, key 40, 1 on battlefield and enemy uses vanishing step, health plus 10%, enemy draw speed 1 minus 10 counts. That's crazy, just every vanish they do, you get 10% health. Okay, when hit by enemy arts, damage 20%, 20 counts, nullify damage received on element disadvantage, 5 counts, 1 time, activation resets on switch comeback, enemy key -5, when health is 30% or lower and enemy attack ends, cancel attribute downgrades, enemy key -30, enemy key recovery -50%, 10 counts, when health reaches 0 twice, comeback 100% recovery, if health reaches 0 to the enemy self-destruct, this character will be defeated. This is relevant because Cyberman is a character that is meta relevant with Nappa at least slightly, so keep this effect in mind. A self-destruct will nullify this. So that is also something to consider. Draw up to 4 cards if hand is 3 or fewer. Key 100. Damage guard 30% uncancelable. Special move arts cost -5 uncancelable. So we get strong with every single revive. Special cover chains effective against strike arts, combo with special move arts. This Uni Gauge starts with 30% charge, 40% charge, sustained damage type. When Uni Gauge becomes full, health 15, key 30, damage 30, 15 counts uncancelable, damage guard 20%, 10 counts up. Counts on switch, -2, non-stacking, effective sets on switch, cancel attribute downgrades, enemy strike blast arts cards plus 15%, 10 counts, charges when hit by enemy arts, consume the tile lens, remove arts used with unique gauge. So with that being said, he definitely is a character that is balanced around his revival skill. He definitely seems like he is very, very, very good. He definitely has quite a few abilities to down your opponent's hand. His strike has armor. His special move looked pretty nice when I saw it. His screen card is probably one of the best animations he has. It looks really good. And the ultimate arts, I quite like it. It's an alright LF, to be honest. It's nothing that makes me go like, wow, that's crazy. It's definitely just an accurate recreation of what he did in the anime, which was definitely amazing to see for freaking sure. I definitely think there's other moments they could have chosen, but of course this just means, you know, we'll be asking for more Melcoolers in the future because, you know, Melcooler is just that guy. He is just the swarm unit that I expected him to be, though. So I'd say overall I'm very satisfied with how he actually ended up turning out. However, before I wrap up this video, I need to answer the burning question posed by the Worldwide Team Battle event. Would you rather want to be revived Mecha Frieza style or Metal Cooler style? And despite the cyborg implants that Mecha Frieza has looking pretty awesome, I would much rather be revived Metal Cooler style because of the usefulness of having so many satellites can bring in your day-to-day life. Just absolutely being everywhere at once. Absolutely getting things done, and that defines the new Metal Cooler quite nicely. I absolutely think he is a stunning release despite not having the core in his animations. I absolutely adore what they did with Legends Limited Metal Cooler. Having 2 resurrections is absolutely going to be monumental in PvP to take these big attacks like Rising Rushes. And all of these animations look fairly crisp. Again, his revival animations just outshine even his legendary finish for how awesome and unique they are. Just seeing Metal Cooler after Metal Cooler after Metal Cooler, his regeneration animation, Metal Cooler's falling to the ground, but he is still gonna bring out another Metal Cooler to terrorize the opponent, and of course, his clean legendary finish. I'd say so. Despite not having the core, his legendary finish is clean to wrap up the card, and with that being said, I am absolutely satisfied with his release, as well as King Cold finally joining Dragon Ball Legends in Sparking Rarity. And honestly, this campaign for Frieza Clan is making the team very, very, very strong, along with the aforementioned Zenkai Awakening for Final Form Cooler dropping. We have a very, very solid lineup for Lineage of Evil. Let's freaking go. This is absolutely awesome that we are seeing both iterations of Cooler at the same time be very powerful in PvP. I cannot wait to see this release drop, as Legends Limited Final Form Cooler is also one of my favorite releases ever in Dragon Ball Legends because of just, oh my gosh, he looks amazing. I'm very happy with this Legends information, and along with this, we are going to have the supporters joining the game. I think that's going to expand the amount of characters that Dragon Ball Legends can input into the game, because we can now introduce characters who don't necessarily have fighting abilities, just support. So that is going to be super, super, super awesome for who we can introduce into the game. So, with that being said, I am very satisfied with how they're buffing Frieza Clan right here. It's absolutely awesome what they are doing with this team. So with that being said, even outside of the peak 7th anniversary, we are getting Legends awesomeness right here. I genuinely thought this would be a Mega Rising with just sparking characters, but it turns out it is even bigger and better than that, which is just defining Legends this year, being bigger, better, more awesome, more spectacular, more mechanics, and more cleanup. With that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and his release is definitely going to be accentuated on two fronts. Not only is this purple metal cooler going to be awesome in PvP, but even against his type disadvantage matchups, that being relevant, Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegito. Oh, who is going to counter that? Let's see. Oh yeah, Zenkai LF Cooler, because he has passive abilities to completely shut down Yellow Super Saiyans. So that is going to be absolutely wicked to see in PvP. Both of them are going to land in a very, very good spot. So I am extremely satisfied with how this Legends information turned out. We are going to be on the downslope though, so if you do not summon for these characters, I am not surprised Anniversary was that peak, but I will have to say on that note, you can do whatever you want with your CC, and I would recommend thinking about saving up for Legends Festival coming up in a few months. Just keep that in the back of your mind as we move into the rest of 2025. But with that being said, lastly, we are obviously going to get another Legends Battle Royale to compete in the top of the World Championship, and it is going to be coming in about a week, so definitely get ready for Session B to drop, and of course after that Session C to drop as the final chance to make it into the second stage. I have not made it to the second stage yet, but of course we can use the new Metal Coolers and Coolers in the competition, so be sure to try them and do your best to clear the first stage. Along with 2 days, Premier will also release a video guide on how to do PvP. But with that being said, make sure you use the promo code, and with all the way, it's been pretty good. This has been a pretty fantastic Legends information. I absolutely love this. Oh, yes, another incredible raid though. Another raid though. That's just more LFZ power. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh my days. It's been an absolutely fantastic release. And with that all out of the way, I'm going to just get on out of here. Metal Cooler is absolutely awesome, despite not having the core in his animations, and I think he's going to be a fantastic release for Legends, for sure. But let me know what y'all think down below. And with that being said, I'll wrap things up. I'm absolutely hyped that Frieza Clan is getting so much love. Hey, that's awesome. That's absolutely wicked that we can just do all that. But despite everything, he just keeps on going. That's going to be the defining trait of this card. He's going to be very, very, very annoying in PvP, but very, very fun to use, I can imagine. So, yeah, that's literally all I have to say. Nothing more. I'm just going to get on out of here now, I guess. So, it's been very good. I've been very satisfied, and hopefully y'all look forward to his release. Legends is definitely boosting Lineage of Evil, but I wonder what they're going to do afterwards. Definitely going to be moving into a slower time with this, but even still, they're releasing meta-defining characters in this time slot. So, Again, I feel very, very satisfied with all these characters' animations, especially the Metal Cooler artwork. Very, very good. And much legendary finish into this release. Alright. Y'all, even outside the anniversary, it's peak. But with that being said, again, I'm looking forward to this Metal Cooler's release. But until next time, bye.